religion as an escape from their terrible lives. They pray for a better existence in the afterlife and dwell upon the idea to escape everyday reality. They continue to hand over their few coins when the church basket comes around, even though they know in their practical minds that no one has ever shown them how they will ever actually enter that afterlife. Sadly, religious leaders are well aware of this paradox in human behavior, where hope wins out over reason, and they welcome it as another tool to keep their flock in line so they can continue their free ride and an easy life for themselves, rather than working to help improve the lives of everyone. They just say a few soothing words and play some inspiring music while they pass around the collection basket to generation after generation of suffering people who come to hear them. Like George Carlin said, God must be a poor manager of money. Many ideas and beliefs about religion invented by man have imprisoned the minds of many people here on earth and have also been responsible for human suffering and death. Have you heard about all those young virgins who were sacrificed to the sun or some other god? How about all those poor souls who were burned at the stake by religious fanatics, or those who had their hearts ripped out while they were still beating just to appease some god? Also, remember that many people were put to death over the centuries by religious organizations that still exist today simply because the religious beliefs of the condemned were different from their own. The Muslims killing the Hindus in India, the Muslims killing the Christians in Serbia, the Jews killing the Muslims over control of the promised lands, Catholics killing the Protestants killing the Catholics, the Catholics killing the Catars in France, the Spanish killing the Mayans in Central America and burning their books, and the Incas in South America are just a few of the examples of this. Then there are all the women who have been beaten by the religious police and all the innocent children that have been molested by their priests, and all those who have blown themselves up after listening to some old religious fool. Oh, don't forget about the Dark Ages, that miserable several hundred years where a holy religious organization tried to control every aspect of the lives of all the human beings living in Western Europe. Because of its brutal tactics, no progress in anything was made at all. That religious organization still exists today and is still using the world's largest pyramid scheme to control as many poor, uneducated people as possible. Also, right now, in the year 2008, religious fools are destroying schools and blowing up young children who are in them. In Afghanistan, there have been cases where some of those religious fanatics went to schools for little girls and poured poison in the drinking water because their religion tells them that girls and women should not be educated. A person who straps a bomb to himself and blows it up to kill others of a different faith is a hero and a martyr to his people, and a religious terrorist to believers in the other religions. It's strange that it's always the old wise men from all those religions that are so eager for the young to go off and kill themselves for their cause. Let me suggest something to you, young fool. If you are alive today, see through all that and realize that if all those beautiful virgins were actually waiting for a martyr to come, many of those old wise men would have blown themselves up already and wouldn't be letting you in on the secret. You should also keep in mind that just because a religious leader walks around with his hands clasped in front of him, mumbling to himself, does not mean that he actually knows anything at all about what may or may not happen to your soul after you take your last breath. He may just be trying to comfort his big belly. There have been many religions practiced by various human races and cultures down through time. You may have come to realize that some of those religious beliefs of the past, like the worship of gods who were supposed to live up on the high mountain, or another god who actually created the sound of thunder, to those gods who demanded human sacrifice, or even the belief that the sun was actually God, they are all dismissed today as simple ideas of simple people. Today, your religious leader will tell you that he has the last word, and God, as he presents him or she to you, is the real one. Suppose he is wrong. Suppose you are wasting your life just as all those earlier people did. Is there a chance that people of the future will be told the same thing about what you believe in today? That it was just simple ideas of simple people? Doesn't it all mean that every human being, including you, has to find the direction your inner feelings tell you to go and not be blindly led down another person's path in life? Because when death comes, it won't be a group thing. There will be no path for you to follow, and you will make your journey alone. Maybe you should realize that you were born here on earth to live a life here on earth, because that is reality. That is the only dimension that exists. Your family, the sky, the air, the singing birds, and the beautiful natural landscape that is all around you is your reality and all that is real. Through these things you may find the supreme power of your world that you are searching for, not through man-made religions, but within yourself. Maybe you should live your life in the here and now, and maybe you should base it first on real facts, not faith in what someone else is telling you, while at the same time you are preparing yourself for whatever you envision after your mortal days are naturally done. Maybe religion or spiritualism is the most personal aspect of a conscious human being and should be kept that way.